I mean, good
Nike,
Nike boxes.
Nike just sponsored us.
What is those dunks or something? Somebody.
Those
Oh,
are,
those the
those
pandas
the
you
new
brought, Rick.
Off-Whites you haven't
I
seen yet.
figured, bro.
Don't show them. Don't show them. Don't show them.
All good sizes though.
We signed an NDA. We can't show them yet. It's that new Off-White.
It's the new Water Wave Off-White.
That's that new Off-White
It's
collab
just
Water
in
Wave
this
shit.
box 'cause
Yeah, that should
it's
be.
a sample.
It's a sample, bro.
Yeah,
it's
it's a
not
sample.
coming out till 2025, bro. See, we got
Homie.
some shit in the works coming
It's
in
gonna
the
look the
pipeline.
same, but it's gonna be blue.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
blue
It's
That would actually be
and
so fucking gas.
dude, it's coming. It's coming.
Homie.
2025, bro. Off-White Waterway. You know what
we
I'm talking
gonna
about?
get it. We gonna get it.
Waterway.
Should be hard.
You know what I'm talking about?
Should we
wonder-
sign up for a Nike retailership?
Yeah.
We can.
Oh, bro.
could.
Honestly,
It's
I would
just-
be with
it's
100%.
We
down.
would
But
literally
we
have
to
to
stop
reselling.
reselling though.
Yeah, that's the only problem.
Yeah.
See,
We could
honestly,
probably still.
We could
buy,
probably still buy.
but just
That's what I
can't
was thinking.
display
We
them in
can't.
the store.
Yeah.
See, that's
Which
not
is
bad.
fair. I do
Yeah,
that.
because
I do that.
realistically, with the amount of platforms that they have for us to sell online,
Yeah.
We
I
could
feel like
still
we could
eat.
because like the thing is, if we're like buying on the standard of like, oh, we can't even sell this in store, or like we have
Yeah.
to sell it online, then you can
Yeah.
buy it for
For really their deal.
Yeah.
you know,
Deal.
because it's like, hey, bro, like I got it's gonna be you can
It's gonna take
it's-
me months, but
it's
you
go-
never
yeah,
know.
bro, because some shit take months for it to move for
No,
us. So
yeah.
if I'm
I
gonna
mean-
put cash in your pocket, it's gonna be like 10.
At least a week.
For
yeah,
real.
you know,
Yeah.
it's not as sweet.
Our website's coming soon though.
Bro,
We
That shit
I,
can be
I was
cracking.
just looking at Square
Mhm.
and they actually gave us like a free website to put all of our items on, and it will transfer from the
From
register.
listings.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Damn, so it means
So then
to
you
add,
just
like,
gotta
product
upload
photos
pictures,
and that kind of
Photos.
course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only shitty part. But like
Yeah.
apart from that, I mean, we could really, in reality, you could only take like 3 pictures if you really wanted to, or have the stock image of the shoe,
Mhm.
and
Oh,
then
yeah.
it's just like, oh, this is used or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like-
I mean, because I
'Cause I
won't
mean-
lie, if we had, because like I was thinking about if we developed like a system and it was like at the end of each day, because
Yeah.
even if you got like 30 pairs in a
Yeah.
day, I mean, it would only take you maybe 30 minutes to take
Literally.
the photos.
'Cause
So it
literally.
really wouldn't be
Because are
that
people
bad
gonna
at the
be
end of the day.
buying it off the site too, or just like viewing it?
So you can actually buy
Mm-hmm.
and choose whether you want to pick up or have it shipped to you from the store.
That'd
So
be
like
dope.
basically, if someone buys online, then we just hold it aside for them until they
Yeah.
come in or whatever. But
That'd be
That's super
smooth.
fire.
But
Yeah,
then
super
you'd
fire.
really have to be on point with that, especially for
Yeah.
like.
But the
I mean,
thing
I
is,
guess
if
we'd
it's
only
coming
do
out the
what, like
system, though.
shoes or something. Huh?
well, so
'Cause of-
our whole inventory
it
is
would
basically on
automatically
there. Is
go.
automatically on.
But I
there.
mean, like, you know how it goes with the microtransactions of like the teas and shit. Like,
Yeah,
you'd really
so
just
I would
be on
say
top of
I would
that.
say it's
Yeah.
just more like if we're at events, we have to be
Mhm.
more on track of taking the shit out the system.
Yeah.
Like
We'd almost have
because-
to like just run everything through the system at the events.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say
honestly.
yeah. If we wanted the easiest
Oh
way,
yeah, because I guess.
or it's like manually when each item gets checked out,
Mm.
you could take it out the system. But it's like
Let's
it
get
would be
Jamie
way
Double.
easier to just run everything through the thing. But then we would obviously get paid during pay.
No, yeah, because I was even
instead.
thinking like when
Yeah.
people buy in here, but I guess obviously when they buy in here, it'll automatically
It
take
will
itself
automatically,
off.
yeah, because it'll run through the register, so it'll automatically be taken off the
Yeah,
website.
that's
So it's
smooth.
it's kind of dope. I think Square is using Weebly, like they had some
Yeah.
kind of like partnership with them recently. So I just seen that.
Weebly
And I
used
was
to
like,
be pretty huge
Oh.
before
Fuck it.
Wix.
yeah. And I mean, if it's free, it's free. So
Yeah.
fuck it. So I was like,
Straight
I was
up.
for
like,
sure.
if it don't really cost us shit, it's just we would have to pay
And then
for
we
our
could
website
probably
domain.
we could
if
probably
wanted to
link
change it.
or
Yeah,
we
I'm
could
guessing.
for the domain for like Waterwave like
mini MPLS,
Online
or some shit.
MPLS.com.
Yeah. Like, if
but
you
we could
wanted
link you could just link it to our waterwavetv.com page
Yeah.
in our
Yeah.
shopping tab and,
Yeah.
and then it just says like click here.
Click the website
Mhm.
link. Yeah.
Literally.
do.
Literally. So yeah,
You
that'd be
know?
kind of cool.
Yeah, you definitely
No,
just
that's
take
actually finna be
pictures
fire.
for the used shoes and stock images for the brand new ones, and then every
Yeah.
vintage or hype tee, you just take a
Take
front
a-
back.
Yeah, front
photos.
and back photo. Don't really need to put sizes or like
Yeah, 'cause
The
there's a lot of extra
measurements.
shit on
Stuff,
there.
yeah, like because the size should be in the title, but apart from that, like yeah, I feel like it would be kind of
It'd be
cool,
fire.
kind of simple,
I
and
think
it
it'll
would
be
be just
swift.
a better way to make it throughout the winter. I feel like, to be
Definitely.
honest.
And
You know,
just
it's
another
offering products
thing to give to the customers, because people even ask that still, like, oh, y'all got a website? Sometimes?
Especially when we're out of
Bro.
town.
Yeah.
Especially when
like
we're out of
everyone
town.
out of 10 motherfuckers.
And I think it would
Bro.
even make these events more worth going to, because when we go to these events, we can say shop with us online from
Yeah.
Facts.
wherever.
Yeah.
Facts.
And
Like
All
you
of
like what
our
we
shit
have,
is
we'll have this
online.
all
Yeah.
online.
be like our own version of what's it
Like-
called? Whatnot.
yeah, like you
Literally,
can literally go
literally.
to these events and show off your good product and then be like, hey, if you didn't find what you like today, check out our website. We got more on there.
Yeah.
Or we update it daily, and then people from any city, anywhere, from these events we go to, that we, hand them a card and it brings you to your website.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro,
We definitely
and
gave
when-
good people cards.
Bro, and it also opens up the door for like expanding on like consignment too,
yeah,
bro.
for sure, for
'Cause,
sure.
like then it's like if people can come in
The
here,
international
and consign,
even consignment
yeah.
too, potentially, because that's how Urban Necessities really is getting their bag, is international consignment. Niggas
Yeah.
are just sending them shoes from all around the world, and it's just
Literally.
like they're making 20% whatever
Which
off
is
of
cold.
each one.
I was gonna
30%.
say you could even be a
Straight up.
consignment to the point of just a hosting site.
Yeah, true. Like
Like,
people can post
Host
on your site.
Yeah,
there,
yeah, that too. Like
'cause
shit.
they know
But
the
then at that
clientele
point, you just have to have it contractually set up to make sure that the deal goes through.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Started off probably Mercari style
Yeah.
or Grailed style, where you
Yeah.
send in like photo authentication.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then like the
eventually,
processing fee is flat.
Yeah.
Everything is flat, kind of. Yeah.
Mhm. And then eventually migrate into a
Into
Our
the
own-
warehouse method. That's what
Yeah.
Goat does. Like they
Mhm.
hold it for you.
Or the
Mhm.
real. They
Yep,
kind of
yep.
like
They'll
that
hold
too.
it, hold it in
Mhm.
store for you. Yeah.
yeah. Because I seen that like that sneaker invest guy. He kind of has like a website that's kind of like that for like DS shoes, and it's kind of like that thing. It's like when you find that niche audience of people who like buying, they know that your shit's always gonna be authentic because StockX and Goat you
Yeah.
don't know anymore.
I mean,
Mm.
So it's like
got to guarantee to the customer.
literally, because you can just guarantee like, hey, bro, like this is real deal. We got great customer service. Like this is it's not no
and I
get you
think
off that method.
there's a value
sure.
there's a value in people that want to sell their shoes off like Facebook, but want to go through some type of route of like it's available and it'll be authenticated at Waterwave, and it's
Yeah.
a safe way to pick up the shoe and it gets authenticated in the same process.
For sure.
Facts.
For
Mhm.
sure.
To where you either meet there at the same time with the buyer and seller, or the seller drops off the shoe and the buyer comes and picks it up or whatever, and then
And then we
somehow-
just send you
somehow-
the
and-
bread after or something.
Yeah, or like
Yeah.
they buy it through, our website or whatever it may be, and then we just take our percentage of, for authentication fee that the buyer's paying or the seller's paying, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Some weird process like that.
I mean, there's
Some
there's
type
so
of
many ways to
type
get
of-
it busted with
Oh,
the internet
me.
these days.
Did you see there's a bunch of looting going on in Philly right now?
Why?
Or yesterday? I don't know. I don't know if there's a motive for behind it besides looting, but I just seen it on like TikTok this morning or like Twitter or something. And it says, I guess we can listen to this news article and they'll probably tell us all about it.
Ron Hurst.
I feel like I seen Rick Ross say something about some looters or something.
What, he from
Rick
Philly?
Ross.
Or he's
Oh,
in
that's
Philly?
funny.
No, he was just saying like, I see y'all. He's like, I don't condone it, but I see y'all. Something like that.
What does
What the fuck?
What does that mean?
Hi, good morning. My name is Lisa,
Oh,
and I
damn.
want
I wonder
to
if it
tell
has
you
anything
about
to-
one of your
Oh
employees,
my God.
David. He is a gem.
What the?
I was gonna say, what is this?
This
It's
is
a little ad.
David.
Or Robbie. I mean,
Sounded like she was like dying. She was like on her deathbed.
When you get
Whatever
that final
retail
girl,
stores
you
are
get that
looted when
final phone
police say
they
call.
large
like,
ravaged
people-
Lululemon, the
terrorized.
Apple Store, and Foot Locker.
Why do people rob the Apple
Damn.
Store?
Why you rob Lululemon?
Like the Apple Store is
People just be
like
taking the most random shit.
Hey, they,
it's just like all it needs is one of them phones to be on to track y'all.
Fort
down.
Richmond
Yeah.
to
That's
North
cooked.
and West Philadelphia.
Hank, what do you have?
That's definitely
A
enough to
right
destroy.
boot, a Nike one,
Oh,
brand new. It's still got
shit.
the tag on it. If
ACG.
we had the left one, we'd be in business.
Nigga,
but
that was the
that's
display
apparently what
model.
looters were thinking up here
Damn,
at
you
Cotton
know
and
them. You know the
Bustle
resale
Damn, look at
shops
the
have been
back. That
flooded
shit
for like
was
2 weeks in
Oh,
Philadelphia.
fuck.
Look, they left all the
apparently
buckle
there were
shoes.
still people available for
Damn,
smash
they really
windows
was
at
in
JD
there, though.
Sports. Again,
Ripping
Bustleton
clothes
and
off the
Cotman.
mannequin.
Damn, yeah, they
Lululemon
took all
over
them
here last
clothes
night at
out.
T-Mobile.
They shoulda took the
A stone's
mannequins,
throw
too,
away
but
from here.
Damn
Kelly
near,
Harper
he coulda
carried
sold
them
it.
at the
ASF.
As he stopped a group wearing all black and masks over at Chestnut and 17th. They say at the
seen
same
some
time
crazy
they
tried to
heard
get in the
911 calls
Foot Locker.
going off at the Foot Locker right there on Chestnut, between 6 blocks away over.
But they still
on
got
Walnut.
in.
In some of this video, you can clearly
I don't
see
know
people
how they
running
Oh
got
my
around,
God, what the
grabbing
hell is
whatever
This
they
is
can, running for
crazy.
the door, not
Just
caring
taking the
about
display
anti-theft
items, like, what are
protections
you
on
doing?
most Apple
Yeah, take the
devices.
ones in the
But
back,
holy
you
moly, what a
licks.
night. Here's what interim police
that's
commissioner
crazy.
John
They
Stanford
suck.
had
The
to
ones
say.
that are actually
He is
still in
not
boxes
Like,
can't
look
be
at
tracked.
like
I
y'all
would
are
instantly
literally
turn it
playing
off.
with a
These
phone
were
that
criminal
says
users.
like you can't use it.
Yeah.
Literally.
People that
Oh.
took advantage of an opportunity.
They gonna bring it to the little African dudes.
And again, you know, look
bro,
into the
straight
On
short.
me,
up,
bring it to them niggas.
I say
That
that
shit
because
crazy.
everybody in this city should be angry. Everybody.
T-Mobile, which is
He said
across
he got the
Common Avenue from
T-Mobile.
us and over about a block
I
up
seen
here
some-
at
Yeah,
Common.
that's food.
I seen some crazy.
What
videos
is
on
that
TikTok.
store?
Yeah, the
Busselton,
deuce
and
is
mannequins all
$30.
over the floor. Inventory that used to be all over the walls.
And it's just like, how did they
absolutely
get to
all
so
gone.
many stores?
Police, Mike Alex
There
says
must
that
have
they
been a
have
mob
They're
that was
moving.
just like,
They're just
we're going
moving
here.
in
We're
a-
going here next.
Moving deep.
Moving in like
Ma,
group.
ma.
Who trying to hit Apple?
It's crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
let's go.
An 8-hour crime spree.
Yeah,
8
like
hours.
how?
How does that
How?
happen?
That's what I'm saying. How,
How?
bro?
There's no
Y'all
way,
couldn't get
bro.
a team together of nothing, no SWAT, nothing.
No, nothing. Yeah,
Nah, at
literally.
that point, they was
Jesus
definitely
Christ.
just letting them do it.
Just let
That's
it
what I'm
happen,
saying.
I
Why
guess.
were you letting them do that? Why are you letting these businesses suffer? Like that shit is just tragic.
That's fucked. Cause
Who
yeah, bro,
knows?
what?
What's gonna come out?
Them niggas
that?
went to Lulu.
That's what I
for
said.
real.
It said.
Oh shit, there are cops right there.
Yeah, the cops pulled up for the white folks though. They said not this spot, not this
Oh, and they
spot.
got vans out
They
there.
said your niggas better stick to Foot Locker.
Like, but look, they just letting so many niggas run past.
Okay, don't touch
But I mean, they said they made 15 to 20 arrests.
Yeah.
What are you talking
this,
about? Record
record
this.
this.
These niggas are robbing a store.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
record
what the
nut-
fuck
bro.
are you
Yeah, what are
talking
you
about?
Yeah, record this.
And
This
they
is
all
what
have
happens
body
when you
cams.
committing thefts,
Yeah.
my nigga. What the fuck you
I
think?
guess she's trying to record it to make sure they don't get
Yeah,
shot for
but why she
stealing,
say
but
let go
still.
of them? She said let go of them. And then this the same lady talking about got one?
Yeah, like what?
So backwards, bro.
yeah.
Loose.
Like, don't get me wrong. I don't stand with
That's
big
cap.
business, but this is also not a great representation.
Yeah.
It's not a
Like,
great representation
not.
for our people. I
It's
mean,
not a
the
good
thing is
representation
like
for humanity.
we definitely know that we're
Yeah.
disadvantaged as people in this country, but like the thing is looting is only gonna make a lot of this shit worse.
Yeah,
For
bro.
sure.
Just saying.
Deadass.
Especially in a time like when there's nothing fucking happening, y'all just doing organized looting. Like I'd say the whole George Floyd thing was a little bit different, and,
That was very
and
different.
it made a lot more businesses kind of stand with the communities. But this is a little bit just out of the
Yeah,
woodworks.
that's
8
when-
hours of
That's
doing
when you
that
know
shit?
the
Like,
world
that's
has
crazy.
come to some
I think
like
to be
crazy
surprised
weird
when someone
point
gets
though too.
tackled and arrested.
Yeah, bro.
Like, it's not like he was out here just walking down the street.
Bro
Niggas
said
was
fire.
in the
No,
store
niggas was
stealing shit.
inside the store.
Like what you expect
Click on
to
that
happen.
tab, the upper tab right there. Why? Yeah.
Like,
The looting began really included a peaceful protest against a judge's decision to dismiss all charges.
Okay, so they doing that.
Against a police officer who killed a 27-year-old. So that's
So they're
fine.
doing that.
ah,
Okay, so they're doing that.
Mhm.
So fair. I mean, I wouldn't say like jump straight to looting, but I mean, like there's a reason.
At
I
least
thought
there's
niggas
a
was
reason, and then
thirsty
just
for shit.
happen out of nowhere. But like
Yeah.
still,
But like
it's
to
like
be real, if you're trying to make a statement about, if you're trying to stand against this
Yeah.
isn't a really effective.
well, I mean, at the
police.
end of the day, there's
You
opportunity.
stand against injustice
Yeah.
by looting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that
no.
don't make
Like,
sense.
It just
Yeah.
so the thing is it just makes more sense
No,
because
for sure.
now
Because
you
people
know
get
that
thirsty
yeah,
for the
you know that there was a reason why there was opportunists in this peaceful protest.
Mhm.
Because
Facts.
at first, if there wasn't a peaceful protest going on, you'd be like, where did these people just conduct this together to think of this opportunity
Yeah.
to go crazy?
No, yeah.
But
you
it's like,
wouldn't-
yeah, now it was just there was a peaceful protest. All the loose niggas in the peaceful protest
came
decided
together to
come
backlash.
together and go crazy.
Yeah.
Like, okay, there's a little bit of understanding, but at the same time, it's like,
and it
now
was
you just
geared
fucked your
toward,
city up.
and it was geared towards the
Really.
cops too, like
Yeah.
basically as fuck y'all.
so,
type
and
shit.
that's probably why the cops
Yeah.
didn't respond,
Britain
because they
didn't
were
respond.
overwatching protests
Yeah.
and other things. So
Yeah.
I get
So
that
it's-
because
it
that's
definitely
exactly
makes
what happened
sense.
here.
Yeah,
basically,
and because
it
they was already in the shitter with the city for
Yeah.
getting a cop off of a murder.
Yeah, for sure. Someone just knock.
I felt like they
Might be
did.
Kareem. He was
Oh,
coming to pick up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bet it up. But yeah, no, that's insane. I mean, that's just the type
It's
of.
still not worth it, but
It's
no, yeah,
not
like
worth
you
it
said,
at
it
all.
fucks up your city, and
It
then
fucks up
and
your
then the
city.
thing it always happens is like they do it around their neighborhood.
Yeah,
So you then when you
You
done
not
looting,
far.
you come outside and that's your shit, nigga.
that's your shit. You can't even go outside because now you're kind of scared
Yeah.
somebody's gonna be after you. All types of shit. Like, yeah, it's not the best choice to do, but
Nah. But we've
we've seen it happen, so we understand
Yeah.
it. So it's just
Yeah.
like, bruh,
shit
but-
loose.
yeah, man. motherfuckers gotta wake up and protect their city.
Yeah.
But at
Better
the same
than that.
time, it's like, yo, bro.
Like, why ain't y'all niggas trash the judge house?
Yeah, because I mean that was like kind of that was kind of what happened a little bit. Like people was standing
was
outside
of
the
Chauvin's
DA
house, and they
yeah,
were
like
standing
Chauvin's
outside, yeah.
house, like the judge's house.
Yeah,
like,
but
there
they
was
had
a
the
lot
SWAT
of-
protecting now.
They did. There was a lot of, I would say, public pressure on a lot of the big people
Yeah.
in the case
Yeah.
and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, hopefully all of Philly is actually going to get behind that because it's really hard when all the headlines is
Just
looting
looting,
and shit.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's hard for the rest of America to get behind that. At least the whole George Floyd thing, we were actually
It
like
was
protesting for a
actually a
good
movement, yeah.
grip of time before everything turned left.
Yeah.
Shit, they
But-
damn near started tear gassing people, and that's when it really.
That's
amped
really
up.
what amped it. It was because at first there was no looting, but people was damaging that police station.
Yeah.
Then when the police retaliated, then everybody moved
that
to Target.
whole block just got lit.
Everybody
That
moved to
shit got
Target. They
pinned.
started moving all the way around because like we literally documented that shit. So it's like you can't hide too much from the facts of what was truly going on. But
Yeah, that shit was
yeah,
loose.
that shit is loose.
We got the debate of the year.
Yeah, that shit was funny as hell.
I'm going Chick-fil-A all the way. I'm not even go front.
I'm sorry. To
cap.
me, the only right answer is truly Chick-fil-A.
One
That's
sleeper that
right,
wasn't done in this
right.
picture that I had the other day was Dave's Hot Chicken though, and that shit was banging.
Yeah, I'd say
Is that the one that's in the burbs?
The one
That's
that opened up in
Yeah.
Minnetonka.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
they're
I'd
not.
say
Are they
sandwich is fire.
nationwide though?
No, I probably
They're
not because
like
we just that's
No,
our first
but a
one.
lot of
Cali
that's our
and, like,
first one.
other
in
But Chick-fil-A
Minnesota.
isn't nationwide either, though. I don't think.
I'd say
They're in a lot of states.
I would say they're in
They're in a
more
lot of
states
states.
than probably not though.
For sure.
Yeah.
They're in
Yeah.
they're in more
Like
states.
probably like every
Yeah.
major city, I would guess.
For sure.
Probably.
for sure.
But no, I think Dave's
Is
Chicken
Culver's
is starting to
in-
get out there.
I guess
Culver's is not in every
Culver's
state
is
either.
big.
It's
Yeah,
only
Culver's
Midwest.
isn't big enough. It's big for us, but you go down to
Yeah.
Cali.
But I'd
you go
say,
to Burger
I'd
King.
say if I'm going for
I
like
don't know.
flavor, not health, Popeyes. If I'm going for flavor and health, Chick-fil-A. But
Dude,
I
Shambo
agree.
Health.
I agree with Steph Wheezy on the Dave's Hot Chicken would probably be the top out of all of these.
Yeah,
Dave's
Dave's
I've
was
yet to
good.
have
And then I
that.
also agree with Mad Mart again when he said, "Damn, can we get some vegetables on these bitches?" he said, like,
There was one
like
guy
some
that
crisp
was-
letting and some fresh onions.
There was one
It
guy that
looks
was
so- it
getting
looks so plain.
mad
It
at
looks so
everybody's
bland.
answer. There was one guy that was replying to everybody's shit saying like, "You're wrong, bro." Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, I mean, people
Watch.
was really
He
just
he was
going
in everybody's
ape
shit. He said, "Who?" And then he said, "Yeah, I'm taking melatonin right now to fall even more into a deep sleep for BK."
You know which one is the most slept
He
on out of
responded-
all of
yeah, he
these? Though?
responded to his too. Never worked at Popeyes.
I'd
Which
say
one?
White
Mhm.
Castle actually.
I've never had.
I've
White
had
Castle
those.
shit.
I've had those on multiple occasions, and that's the only thing I'll damn near get off their menu at this point.
Damn, really?
Is there-
it good?
They have chicken ring sliders, and then they have like chicken breast sliders. I'd say the
I feel like
chicken
I've tried
ring,
the chicken
the chicken
rings.
ring sliders are better without cheese. The chicken breast is more fire with cheese.
What would be better though?
I'd probably choose the chicken ring slider.
Chicken ring style.
Mhm.
You guys, I don't know if you've seen this on our page yet, but this shit is hilarious.
Sleep on my deathbed, and I'll think, maybe if I would have been alive when the Vikings would have won the Super Bowl, I would have had a good life. But my life sucked because they're never gonna win the Super Bowl. They're not gonna. Look at all these people. They're smiling and shit. They don't even know. I mean, take your jersey off and burn it. Just saying, dude, they're never gonna win, and you all gotta realize that. And you know what? That's something I've came to. But you know what? I don't care if they're never gonna win. I'll burn my jersey. I'll burn my jersey, and I'll still be a fucking fan. Probably cry myself to sleep.
This
Dude,
dude
he just like
is
lapped
in it.
around in
Yeah.
some loose circles
He like
right
said,
there.
I
yeah,
swear to
he
God,
literally said he
what?
was done with the shit, not supporting at all, and then ended it with, "I'll burn my jersey and still be a fan."
Yeah,
What?
What does that even mean?
Yeah.
Like, what does that even mean?
It was definitely a really hard Sunday this Sunday. For sure, for the Vikes. It was crazy because like even somebody came in here trying to sell their Vikings jersey,
Jeez.
like literally that they had on.
Was
on
that
Sunday.
sick about it?
Yeah, he was that sick about it. I was
said,
like,
"Fuck this shit."
shit, bro.
He said, "Give me $1. I don't want this shit."
Yeah, I was just like, bro, it's sad, but hey, man, like, what can you say? Like, we're literally looking at these stats. Like, this shit is crazy that our team is putting in this type of work and they still.
Whose fault
And we
would
still
you say it
taking
is?
losses.
Then?
We just can't finish games.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I'd say definitely finishing.
We're losing on our
games.
own. We're fumbling the ball. We had like 9 fumbles in the first 2 games or some
Yeah.
shit.
Last week was literally a
that's fucked.
2-minute drill. Like, and it's like,
We had the ball on the goal line, threw an interception to lose the game.
yeah. So it's like
Oh shit! It's my computer. My bad.
You Gucci.
it's like we literally you like any football team.
Mhm.
Every week, if not almost every day, you practice at least a few minutes in doing the 2-minute drill.
Yeah.
And that's just like with practicing your last 2 minutes, what are you
Of
supposed to
each-
be doing?
yeah, of each
You know what
quarter.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like at each half, basically. But
Yeah.
like it's
Oh, yeah,
just it's just like if you know, like, bro, we only had 20 yards. They went for it like on 4th down in like the dumbest area position ever. And like we know the type of people we got. Like, we got to play the game right. And it just feels like either we're like rushing or we're playing the game too damn slow. And it's like nothing is like working for us. And I just don't really understand it because like I feel like it's obviously a bunch of different mistakes. Cause like even 2 weeks ago, you could say like if Justin Jefferson didn't fucking dive into the end zone and lose the ball, we would have fucking won the game. So it's like small ass mistakes are really making us lose, but it's also just depressing because it's like if out of all teams that we've had, this has got to be one of our better teams, and we're just not playing like it.
Mhm.
Like, and it's just
not
it's really
winning.
hard. Yeah, we're not winning. Like, and I wouldn't say Dalvin Cook was that big of a fucking asset to where
Yeah.
we should be
Start
winning or
just
losing
losing,
or
yeah.
whatever the fuck is going on.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I feel like a lot of niggas need to lock in right now because the odds of us going to the fucking playoffs is very slim to none right now,
Mhm.
which is it's hard. That shit's hard.
The football guys not fucking with niggas.
Not fucking with us, bruh.
Definitely not fucking-
And I mean that's the sad part.
Really,
is like
none
a lot
of
of
the
the
sports for Minnesota besides
WNBA.
like the links. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
Because I
links.
was looking at a YouTube video yesterday, and this dude plays like my league,
Mhm.
and he said, "I'm gonna play with the team that has the worst record out of all the teams," and it was the fucking Timberwolves.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
We have the
God.
most losses out of all the teams in the NBA, like since the NBA started.
Oh,
What the fuck?
that shit
Bro,
is
I
just
swear we're just
horrible.
not meant to win. That's why, bro, I fuck with the players. Niggas cool and shit. But y'all just don't be clicking. Yeah, what happened on the court? What happened?
Yeah.
We were so close with Randy and with Kevin Garnett. Bring
That's
back that
fine.
early 2000s, 90s
But
magic.
see, the thing be is
What's
like
going
whenever
on?
we have the good players, we have the bad coaches, and then vice versa. Sometimes, usually. But right now, we got good coaches and good players on the Vikings. I'd say.
Yeah, it's just like there are like obviously our coach is 2 years old into being on the Vikings.
Yeah.
This is second
And he
year.
did-
This is his
You can see how
second
Kirk
year.
And
Cousins
he
is
and,
doing
and he
with
went
the second year, too.
crazy
Yeah.
on
He's
the
doing
first
great.
year with Kirk with them passing plays,
Yeah.
getting his yards up, making him pass longer.
Yeah. And then it's hard because I feel like our defense just shows up every other game. So it's there's just so much shit that like definitely is going into it, but it's like in order to be a playoff team, you got to be cohesive. You can't make as many mistakes and shit like
Definitely.
that. Like
Not fucking 9 fumbles in
And-
3 games.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
not-
these
not
and these
game-
close ass games like that
game-changing.
was the same thing that happened last year. We were just in close ass games every single week, and it's like we can't do that. Like the Bills, the Bills didn't they like 32-0 somebody or 40 something somebody this week?
Yeah, they did.
So it's like literally we have to be on that type of time if we want to fucking go to the playoffs and be doing some shit. And if we're not, like it's just not possible. I don't think. We can't
Yeah,
have
yeah.
games of chance and the hope like every week.
especially against
Yeah,
like
dude.
mid-tier teams.
Yeah. Like I feel like these last 3 teams were probably some of our easiest on our schedule right now, and it's not looking any sweeter at the
Mhm.
moment. It's not looking any sweeter.
Who are we
for
playing
sure.
next?
We have.
I don't even remember.
I just seen it on YouTube.
The Timberwolves got throwback jerseys and throwback court like the Vikings did for their first
Oh, we play the
game.
Panthers next October 1st.
Yeah.
They're 0-3 too, so we better
We better
Well,
win.
You better
otherwise we're
hold that
just
shit
going
down.
goose egg for the
Yeah,
season.
because then it's
If
Chiefs
we lose
after
that,
that.
we might as well just tank for the
Bears
whole
after
year.
that. Bears. If we lose to the Bears, we're
Bears.
just
We
sick.
have to. Yeah, we
We're
can
just
already assume that we may lose to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So that'll be 1-4. So we need that 2-4 off the Bears.
49ers are tough.
Yeah.
Packers is always gonna be a hard.
I might
game.
start betting at this point, just on the L's.
Goddamn.
Oh man, shit.
God
At least it's
damn.
gonna be surprising if they do
Yeah.
pull
Oh
through.
me, I'm be damn. I lost, but they won.
Oh me. Like,
I mean, you
fuck
be happy
it.
about something.
Fuck it, bro. I just seen a TikTok of this one nigga putting in parlays from jail on his
Damn.
girl shit. I was like, yo, he
Niggas
calling
getting
his
rich
girl.
in jail.
I mean, he was calling his girl. She was like, "He's talking too fast." He was like, "No, like you got to record this because you got to listen to all these plays, and I only got a certain amount of time on the phone."
Oh,
So he was
bro.
like, he
You
was
gotta
like
record.
literally just giving his whole line of the parlay, and then he's like, it was crazy because it sounded pretty valid because he was just doing win loss, win loss, win loss.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden the nigga said, "You know what? Fuck the Bears too, cause they lost last week. This nigga Justin Fields, they are shit." He said, "Make the whoever they played last week win by 17." I was like, bro, now you just lost the whole
Just
fucking parlay,
tweet,
nigga.
just
I was
tweet.
like, you could have did
Let me
decent with
see
the
if
win
they-
loss,
what they
win
do.
loss.
So
The
win
Bears,
by
the Bears lost by
17.
like 40.
40. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Damn.
That shit was just backwards as fuck.
Oh no, last week they lost by 10.
Oh really?
To the Bucks, yeah.
Oh okay.
Damn, so you
This
would've
week
been
they lost by
six.
like 40. So he was
Yeah.
talking about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was tragic.
Did you see
though.
the score on the Dolphins game and the Dolphins in the Broncos game? It was 70
Oh.
to 20.
Yeah, the fucking Dolphins.
The
went
Broncos or
apeshit.
the Dolphins were the NFL record for most points in a game was 72.
Yep.
And they decided to not kick a field goal at the end of the game and just let the clock go, like run out and turn the ball over.
Bro was
So they
just
could've broke
throwing
the
his
record.
ass off.
Did you see
basically.
Mike McDaniel say that he's biracial?
What does that even mean?
Their
Yeah,
coach,
He's
he
half.
kind of looks like
he
he's like
looks
Mexican.
like
or
he looks
something.
kind of like
Or,
white,
hate-
like kind of like, but like yeah, like a white passing like Mexican dude kind of,
Mm.
but like I guess he's black. He's black and
So
white.
he just came out
Interesting.
But
randomly, or people
it's
were
just
inquiring?
like a lot of people were kind of annoyed with him because it's also his second year as a coach,
Yeah.
and like he just came in with this like kind of like daddy's money kind of like attitude, and it was just like he felt like it was if it's my way or the highway type vibe.
Where he
And
coached
he's
for
really
again?
young, the Dolphins. He's really young, but then the Dolphins have been increasingly getting better, and like but
Yeah.
everyone like kind of hates the coach and like hates
Yeah.
on him and
The
shit.
players or
Damn.
just the fans?
Like the fans, like, cause it's just like they always catch him like in really weird like
like
scenarios,
moments,
moments, like
Like,
when they catch him on camera and
yeah,
shit.
like the mic'd up type shit.
Yeah, it's like he just doesn't sound like a coach. Like, you know, like your average football coach would be like a hard, like old white dude or some shit
Yeah.
that's like just no nonsense ass like fucking attitude. But like
Yeah.
this nigga seems like a more like laid back, like white dude who kind of like lets people like kind of walk all over him. Like it was kind of weird. Like that's what it seemed like.
Yeah, like
But
how
then-
are you coaching these BOAs?
Yeah, but then it was like increasingly the Dolphins have been getting better, and shit, this week's game,
You're probably
putting
just
up 70 points is
leaning
insane.
on his guys. Want to
That's
hear
fine.
what they want to hear.
Yeah, and then
Facts.
but then it was just so weird.
Facts.
Like everyone was just like he just came out this week and just told everyone he's biracial for some
Just
reason,
randomly.
and that's like the type of random shit people
Yeah,
are like, what
that
the
makes
hell?
them not like
yeah.
him.
Like,
right?
what wrong with bro?
They're like, what the hell? But
Like,
then
no
now
one
everyone's
cares.
like calling him like the logic of the NFL. They're like calling, like they're like he still can't say nigga even though he look like logic. They just on his ass.
Still don't get the pass.
Yeah, like just you
Yeah.
still don't get the
Yeah,
pass
why
type
would
shit.
he do that? That's so random.
I don't know. I feel like he was trying to like relate with some people,
Yeah,
and
try
like
to get
it just
win some
didn't-
probably some Floridians.
yeah, like
back to
brownie
him. Yeah,
points or
yeah.
some shit.
'Cause, I mean,
but-
obviously
It's not the
you
way
live
to
in
get 'em,
Florida.
bro.
You
Not
want to
the
be
way
able
to
to
get 'em.
go out in
Just
your
claim
city
some
and
crazy
get
shit.
love.
What the
you
fuck?
know?
yeah.
Boy, if you white passing, you're white passing. Like I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
definitely, he's definitely white passing for sure, for sure.
Little man.
Damn, they trucking kids.
What is it? Mascots versus kids.
Did they do this at every stadium?
I think they do
Yeah,
it in
truck
other
that
places
kid,
now, but I
yeah,
feel like a
truck that
lot of the
kid,
viral videos
yeah,
I've seen have been
yeah,
at the US Bank
yeah,
Stadium.
get
Oh.
off
So it might have started as a
your-
Minnesota thing, but it's always like youth kids versus like mascots.
The NFL
and,
mascots.
And then, yeah.
Them niggas trucking kids.
And it's
It's
just
like a
crazy.
viral
Like,
thing.
how do you get
It's
all the
hilarious.
mascots there, or like they're all their suits there? Like, do you
Oh,
really got to
man.
put that shit together?
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
And then is like the mascot missing for the other games, or do they have like extra?
They probably had extra. I feel like
Yeah.
that ball.
My favorite game mode used to be the mascot mode on NCAA. That shit was so hard. Because they were like
Oh, yeah,
99
no, I do
overall,
remember that. I
everything,
do
all the
remember that.
mascots, and they just be
That shit used to be
OCs.
cool, and it just used to be funny to see them on
I've
the
been seeing
field.
this shit
Yeah.
everywhere, bro. This the most craziest shit I ever seen in my life, bro.
Ew,
This the most outlandish shit I ever seen in my
Oh, yeah,
life.
I
Who the
seen
fuck
that.
pissed all the mascots off? The mascots out there acting like they don't having crack withdrawals or something. Who pissed off the blue donkey? This shit crazy, bro. What the dribble?
Oh my God, the Goldberg.
Goldie trucking
He
it.
and the loon. They got the loon over there.
He
What
hit
the?
thick
They got them
niggas.
harpy eagle, bro. Mean ass, freaky ass harpy eagle. Go Sandy again. Wait a minute. Dribble. Saying no to karate and Sandy out here mad taking it out on kids. All right, we got a Bronco out here. He seems civilized. All right, never forget.
Oh my
The greatest gentleman in the world, class act, Russell Wilson would have gave you some pointers, man. Don't do that to nobody. All right, shit. Every time I see a sideline, I get nervous. What
Oh
the Peppa
my
Pig? Peppa Pig,
God.
calm
You know
your
the
ass
coach
down.
is
Oh
gonna
shit, there go
say.
freaky SpongeBob. What the fuck? Nah, this what I'm talking about. Stiff arm. Get your ass off me.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
come on, man. Hey, yo, man, take this freaky ass
There was
off the
one
field, bro.
though.
It's
There was
disrespectful,
one
man.
recently
We
where
gotta
the
zoom in.
kids
You
was
already know
doing
this
pretty
finna get-
good against the
Come on,
mascots
man.
though.
Come on.
I think
He
it was
ain't
like
even
in
been on the
Atlanta
earth
or
long enough
some
to
shit.
deserve anything like that. Lock these mascots up right now.
clothesline
I miss
that
when
niggas.
Odell used to dance.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
fucked.
God.
That was amazing.
Eric, did you see the one where the kids actually did good recently? Yeah, they were like actually like trucking the mascots back and shit. Like,
Whoa.
and they weren't like they were the same age about as this, but they were just like, yeah, bro, that's why you know something different in that Southern water, because them kids was just out there just
Not
outrunning
folding,
them, not
yeah.
folding, juking them and shit. I was like, oh shit.
I mean, they probably try to go to Texas and pull that shit.
Yeah, it was some state down south, but that shit was low key lit. Bro just got the highlight tapes for
I
real on
swear.
AF.
Highlights of the kids getting trucked.
Getting destroyed on me. Yo, I seen someone just got a viral like TikTok at the museum we were just at.
What?
Too.
Wow, they're foo
Yeah.
foo.
I don't even know if I can. How do I even send something to this? Oh, maybe I can. I'm gonna DM it. Yeah. There you go. I just DM'd it to Waterwave. This one was literally. We were just here. This shit was just so funny because I was like, "What the hell?" But I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know
wow.
if the parent is valid or not. But like, it has like 3 million views. on it.
Are you about to follow us the whole time, man?
Bro, it just posted up.
I'm asking. I asked you a question. I didn't say nothing else. Are you about to follow me the whole time? Because if you're gonna follow me the whole time, then give us a goddamn tour. I know how to control my kids. You asked me to make sure they don't run. I'm not gonna do that. I said I know how to control my kids.
Like, bro
You
just
asked
did
me
a
not to make
sigh
sure that
of
they
just
don't run. I will
anguish.
do that.
He's like,
If
damn.
you're gonna follow me the whole time, then give me a tour. Make it worth my while.
Told that
Then
nigga give me a
otherwise,
tour.
stop
He said I
following.
can't do
He
that.
said no.
I'm trying to enjoy the
He said, I'm just trying to make sure they don't touch the tomb.
Are you following anybody else that got kids? Because I'm not the only one here with kids. Oh, are you following anybody else? Are you not going to argue with me? Because it do you no good. Because I haven't done anything. You roll your
That
eyes. Are you
nigga
watching?
is
He's
sick.
fed up with
He is
life
sick.
Tighten up,
for
man.
no reason.
Tighten up. Like I said, if you're going to keep following me, go get your manager. Because like I said,
I don't know
just
why
saw
he
on
keep
film.
answering, like
Okay,
saying
first
something
you
without
told me
answering his
nothing,
question.
yeah.
And now that I had questioned you,
Just saying
it's still on
anything.
film. It's gonna look
It's a
like
good
you being
museum,
racist
though.
to black
It's a good
people.
museum.
If y'all ever want to go, it's a good museum. I'll
Because
tell
you're
you
not
that,
gonna
and it's
follow
free.
them, you're not following them. You're not following them. They have a child
Oh,
too.
me, they literally got a
They have
kid.
small child
That
too.
shit crazy.
So,
She like,
no,
I know the mom was
no,
like, nigga, what did
no,
I do?
There ain't no either you're being because I'm a man or you doing it because I'm a black man. It's in both ways. You being.
Yeah, he was like, oh my
said,
god,
don't
oh
say
my
it,
god.
Bro, I'm about to get canceled, bro.
No. If you're gonna follow me around, then you better give me a tour. Otherwise, stop following me. Plain
Why he
and
ain't just
simple.
get a nigga a tour?
Oh me, might as well
It
just give him
sounded
a
like he
tour. If
wanted
you
to-
felt
yeah,
that bad,
if you
like
really
you
felt that
about
deep.
something, you might as well
That's
just show him
It's-
around, nigga.
It sounded like he should have just gave him a tour.
Oh,
Straight up.
God. I'd been like,
Because he was
shit.
just posting the schmut leaning against
Yeah.
that shit.
Like,
Nigga was really in
like
the
a little shadow
shadow.
creature.
Yo,
Like,
yeah, like
bro.
literally, and then as soon as he seen the phone come out, bro, just trying to lurk out. Like
He
was
said,
like,
"Oh no."
Yeah, but shit, yeah, we were there.
Oh,
That shit was
that's
fun.
funny.
That shit was lit.
I fucked with it.
It was a good museum, I guess. If you bring your kids, just watch your kids at any museum, really. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny
they're
because
not supposed to
when I was
obviously be
there,
touching the artifact.
a
Yeah.
dude, an older man, came up to me and told me to wear my side bag in like the front of me or something.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
funny because
But it doesn't make sense because I understand like if you would have turned around and your side bag might have hit it, but what if you like try to get close and then the side bag sways
Well, it's in
forward
the
or
front.
some shit?
Like, bro, no
That's
matter
what I
what,
was like-
having the bag on the side is gonna be a potential obstruction. So if it's an
Yeah.
issue, don't let me bring it in.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
thing is, like, I didn't see him say that to like a single.
He didn't say
other
that to
person.
anybody else. And it's
Yeah.
crazy because he literally walked past us, said what's up to me, and I had my bag on the side as well, and then said to Ouija,
And
put
then
your
just
bag in the
walked
front.
up to me. Just walked up to me.
Just
What
got
the
bro
fuck?
off.
And then like I didn't really think too much of it. I'm like, all right, maybe it's just a straight up rule. And then like I see like two like middle-aged women walk in with their purses, and it's just no big deal. And I'm like, all right, fuck this nigga.
Yeah.
And then I just started wearing my bag. I wore it to the front for a little bit, and I seen that before on the side, and nigga was looking at me, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, if you want to start something, I will definitely point out that you ain't say it to no one else.
And
So get off
nobody
my
else in this
ass.
bitch.
Yeah.
Hold
I
it
swear.
down. P.O.P. nigga.
Oh me,
That shit is
I
bullshit.
can behave myself. Chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is absolutely different. Differently different.
I swear, man. Museums, man, they fun, but they ain't rocking with us.
I
I
mean,
mean,
I
niggas
got-
protecting
don't
the
look at shit.
artifacts like he found some
I
bitches
mean-
or something.
Bro.
I'm really excited for Milwaukee when we go there. I really want to go to their
They
art
got a little
museum.
whoop over there.
Yeah, because I have a piece that's in the museum, and it's like the biggest piece that I have at my
Mhm.
crib,
Mhm.
and it's like almost as tall as me.
Mhm.
And literally, that one's in like at the bottom. It says Milwaukee Museum of Art or whatever. So
Damn.
I definitely want to see the real life version, like versus just always looking at the
Milwaukee.
poster.
When are we
print.
going out there?
I think that one's at the end of October.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure. This week we're going to
Omaha.
Omaha,
It's
Nebraska.
funny. I
What
just
they
watched
got
the
out there?
Tommy G
they got
video
anything crazy?
about.
He went to the hood over there too.
He just went to Omaha, and it's the top.
What?
It's the top. Has the highest addiction rate in the country.
Oh,
It was something like
I could see that.
106,000 people OD'd, and it's
Oh my
increased
God.
14%.
Wow, so we about to
since
see a
I
lot of
think
donkeys.
something
or
is
something.
similar, like in the
We getting that hard
Appalachian
shit.
area too, like in the Appalachian area.
Yeah. Oh
'Cause
yeah.
there's like no business, and it's just
Yeah,
all these
bro.
shanty ass
Yeah.
cribs that niggas pay like $200 a
Just
month to
off it,
live in,
Bill. That's
and they're
Literally.
just
crazy.
off it,
off
like,
the grid, off the
Yeah.
off the drugs.
and they were literally like it's either kids go to college or kids get off drugs.
Literally.
like that was like there was only like two options.
That's how those
Yeah.
communities
It's
be
fucked,
because
yeah.
like, bro, it's crazy to think like a shitty economy like that can really like how much that affects your life. Because when you grow up in like a city being this close to like Minneapolis,
Yeah,
there's so much opportunity. Like you can
there is.
like you can find a minimum wage job.
Yeah.
But like out
Definitely
there,
different
it's like
groups and moves you can make.
yeah,
Yeah.
like but if you were trying to do some, you cooked.
Yeah, I feel like in most societies like Minneapolis, there's just like a lot of functioning type addicts. Like
That
a lot of
too.
people, they may
Mhm.
do drugs, but they're not completely destroying their life over them. or
No, for
whatever.
sure.
the-
Because
yeah,
it's like
the
the
only thing they
city,
do.
just them growing up in the city enough taught them
Yeah.
enough how to like maneuver,
Yeah.
like through life
I
to
mean,
a somewhat cohesive degree.
Cause I seen,
mean,
cause I seen this.
But I'd
I seen this
say
one
one
nigga
thing-
he drove 45 minutes to work at a nearest Walmart from where he lived because like where he lived, all the jobs there were just so shitty.
damn.
Yeah.
But I seen one thing
I was
where
like,
it's
that's crazy.
like that might be the downfall of like hoboism, I guess, like a homelessness, is that money is more and more getting geared towards digitalness. So it's like panhandlers. It's gonna be harder for them to survive if
Like
people
you
are
gonna need to
carrying
have a Cash App code
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the side of your
Yeah,
panhandle or some
so
shit.
it's gonna be tough for them, like in those moments.
Yeah, hopefully
Yeah,
maybe you
yeah.
can
People,
get a Cash
people will
App
actually
up
have
or
to
some.
genuinely have more kindness out of their heart to extend whatever they need for those people, rather
100%.
than just like,
Give it
all
up.
I got is a
Homeless
card,
niggas,
nigga."
if you want to
Facts.
panhandle, in reality, I feel like you need a talent.
Yeah,
You need
Yeah.
a talent,
Yeah,
or you need
yeah.
like
if
you,
he's gonna be sitting there asking.
yeah, you need a talent, or you need like a fucking animal. Because
see,
bro, I just seen on
that's what they
fucking
do in most
TikTok-
upscale states.
Yeah, I just seen on TikTok, bro.
Yeah.
This white girl, she said like, "Yo, like, there's this homeless man that I see every day, and he has a cat, and I bring his cat food, but I don't bring him food." And I was
Mhm.
like, damn, bro,
What the
like
shit?
what the
What type
fuck
of shit
is
she
that?
on?
And
That
like
is
everybody got on her ass, like, yo, you donating to the cat, but not the nigga out
Yeah,
here.
she's
And then
nuts.
You're
and
awful.
it was just like showing like how like society views
them.
homelessness.
Yeah,
and
views
shit
people
like
who
that.
don't like
It's like
work for something.
yeah, it's like you almost care more about their animals. So like I guess like it's almost like an incentive, I guess, if you have a talent or you have some kind of like animal that will make people donate to
Yeah,
you more.
for sure.
But at the
Yeah.
end of the day, it's like I feel like a lot of people who are panhandling with a talent, it makes a little bit more sense too,
Yeah.
because it's like you're tipping them instead of
Instead of
donating
just
Instead of just
donating
to
giving
them.
it to-
You know what I'm
they're
saying?
trying-
That's
they're trying
you
to
see it
offer
more
up
like
something,
you see
you know?
that more in like warm states. I feel like
Yeah,
like the
for sure.
Calis, the
For
New
sure.
Mexico, Las
because we
Vegas.
don't see that much. You don't see
don't
like
see that
niggas
much
out
here.
playing the drums or
No,
playing
yeah.
the guitar.
And
in
you will
Minneapolis
if
or-
you go downtown. There's always that group of niggas that play them buckets.
Yes.
There's always a group of guys playing the buckets downtown in Minneapolis.
Mhm.
But other than that, yeah, you don't see that much.
Yeah.
But I do feel like even they could what's it called? They could have like sell like water and
Yeah.
like snacks and shit
Yeah.
or socks, cuz I learned that from like people in Chicago growing
Yeah.
up.
I
Like
mean,
you would find the homeless niggas always trying to sell you something in Chicago. So it was like, damn, you'd rather give them the money for their service or whatever just
I
off the
mean,
strength even if you don't want it. Like
yeah.
niggas they have like the little wholesale stores where they sell like packs of t-shirts for like $10 or whatever,
sure.
$5, and you get 10 tees.
Hell
And
yeah.
they'll just bust the pack open and sell you a spare, or grab the newspapers, steal them, and sell you a single
Yeah.
newspaper.
Yeah.
Spray your windows, wipe it for you. That
Yeah,
type
I
of
see
shit.
that a lot in like St. Paul.
Yeah.
I see a lot of the niggas spraying, and like at least that like makes sense because you can get paid a little bit of something for
Yeah.
that. Like, and that's like the thing.
Do something.
But yeah, it's tough because I mean homelessness is really hard, and it's a hard thing to get out of. At the
It's
end of the
definitely
day.
hard, but
Especially
then
if you don't have like
but my thing
ID
is
and
is
social
like
security numbers and shit like
that's
that.
how they keep
bro.
people in like Vegas. Like I seen
Yeah,
that.
for
That's
sure.
how they
For sure.
fuck people up in Vegas. Is they make it really hard to get your ID out there. And
Oh, no
shit. So like
cap,
it's
bro.
really hard
That
to get
shit's-
your shit together to even get a job.
Because
you
it's like,
know?
how can you prove if you're homeless, you're on the street, you might have been off drugs. How are you supposed
Exactly.
to prove that you're this person so they can give you this ID, this social security, and all that
places
shit?
of residence, all types of shit, addresses to put on there. It's fucked.
Literally, because like you ain't got no ID and all that shit. You could even have like 10 bands in your bank account, but you're homeless, no ID, no social security number. You can't access that account.
Hell no.
They're not
sure.
gonna let you. You can't touch that. So you're just asked out.
Hell yeah.
No, I've definitely been at that point though, for sure. Not even homeless, but just like no IDs, no birth certificate, no social security card. It's
they
a
can-
it's a finesse to get back. You can definitely get it back. You just got to be in your right state of mind though.
You
too.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
do.
know what you're doing.
You
You, gotta be
do.
on top of it.
You have
so
to
if
want
you
it for
mix
yourself.
like drug addiction on top of that
Yeah,
type of
it's
situation,
definitely it's definitely gonna be
tough.
harder.
Yeah,
for
and then
sure.
obviously
sure.
not having a car and shit like
Yeah,
that. Like you got to make multiple trips, go wherever.
No,
to
you
get
have to make
a
moves.
letter with your name.
No,
all
you-
types
you
of
literally
you
that
can't
do.
even
shit.
clean.
You
You can't
literally-
even walk in there clean because you ain't got no place to clean up.
Yeah,
Out here
so it's-
trekking
yeah.
everywhere. You got no place to put your stuff while you're doing these meetings, bro.
Yeah,
It's
that
like
shit
this shit
get
is
OC.
that shit is
For sure
fucked, bro.
tough. For sure tough.
I want to show off this nerd. He's going viral on Instagram right now. He's gained like 8,000 followers in the past like few days.
That's tough.
Fire.
Go,
pretty
go
sure.
crazy,
But
bro.
he,
Go crazy.
Or whenever, 7 days ago, this video was posted of the Emin Orchestra playing one of his songs and it has like 400,000 views.
That's amazing.
Holy
So I'm guessing he's
shit.
getting a lot of new fans off this.
For that, yeah.
Shit, there's a lot of older people too who love the Minnesota Orchestra.
Man, is a performer.
I went to this shit as a kid, like for school.
Yeah, I
trip.
used to go there.
Yeah,
I still want to go
like
there.
a field trip, and then yeah, you're in this room. It's like one of the craziest sound rooms like ever. Where you see like those blocks on the wall. It's like real science. of how they make it. That's crazy. Those blocks are
Horns real quick.
They go crazy. And I think he must have performed.
Oh, he did. He must have performed there.
So he's been going on a Nerdy's been on a tear.
I don't
Oh, this is a year ago.
That's at Mystic?
I guess.
Holy shit.
I didn't know Mystic had a room.
He opened up for somebody.
For Ludacris.
That's so dope, though.
Yeah,
That's still time.
yeah, but he been doing the thing. Yeah, he's going viral right now. He had 20,000 when I looked at it this morning. I swear.
God damn.
Go crazy.
So yeah,
Nerdy.
Nerdy going crazy right now.
Well deserved,
I
though.
mean, you seen him
I
in the
mean,
first
for
half
real.
coloring book.
One of the hardest.
Facts.
Yeah.
That was
we
super
seen that
cool.
shit. We
That was
seen that
super
shit in a lady's house.
Yeah,
That
was
shit is
insane.
crazy. Bro, Rick, I don't even know if you noticed, but literally we were at the Sounds Lab or whatever, and on this lady's bookshelf was a First Ave coloring book, and Nerdy was one of the niggas inside the fucking coloring book. Like with a
Yes,
bunch of like
crazy.
legends and shit. Like
Yeah.
they had obviously Prince and like all the niggas that have stars and shit. Like
Mhm.
Nerdy was one of the niggas getting
I
a
think
whole face
he-
colored in.
He might have
Yeah.
sold it out that night. He did his show
Cool.
there.
Yeah, he need a star if he don't got one already.
Not for
I don't
real.
think he does, but that would be.
It's
fun.
probably like they probably meeting and thinking about it or some
Yeah.
shit. He's probably like one
Gonna
of the
have
niggas
some
in
club
the running or
meetings, you know?
nomination or some shit. He gotta be, cause that's like one
can
of the
see it.
most like from the ground up dudes that I've really seen
Yeah.
push this shit with like no big label help or nothing. Like just
He
truly
headlined
go
City
stupid.
Takeover Volume 2.
I swear,
I think it was 2 or 3.
on me.
Something like that.
One of the most sought after performers in this city, bro. One of the I think in reality, like one of the best entertainers in this city, performers
He,
in
he
this
did
city.
something with
universally
WWE
so.
too. Didn't he perform at the WWE
I
event
don't-
out here, or is that
I
happening?
don't know
No,
if
he
he
did.
performed,
He
but he was
did a
promoting.
Target Center drawing with them
Yeah.
for like a ticket raffle.
Yeah. But I know he probably got tapped in too when he was working with the MLS because they were doing all that
Yeah.
Target Center All
When he
Star
performed at the
shit.
All Star
Yeah.
Yeah.
event.
So
Yeah,
that
he
shit's
he
dope.
gets all the like corporate gigs out here. I feel like he's
Yeah.
the most corporate artist of like coming up right now.
Mm-hmm.
shit.
Him and
like
Young
I mean,
Gravy.
the thing is I'd say the brandability is definitely there. Gravy probably is just winning because he got shit like Apple. But like,
Yeah.
but like apart from that though, like on a local scale though, yeah, I'd say Nerdy's definitely winning because you got people like Lizzo out here and like Libyanka's out here.
Yeah, it's
and I
definitely
don't see
just
them
about
doing
having that
Target
universal
U-Care
sound.
deals and shit like
No,
that.
yeah, for sure. For
So
sure.
that shit is crazy as fuck. But I
Remember-
bet you Lizzo's
yeah.
in like hella movies and shit. Probably her songs like
Yeah.
seem like movie shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But-
same with Libyanka's music. I've heard her
Yeah.
shit in a few different shows.
Yeah, she has been getting in some shows lately.
That's that Sony deal.
for real. That on me, that real
Sony.
label.
Yeah, because they own like obviously.
Is she's
entertainment.
Sony UK or some
Sony
shit, right?
UK,
Yeah.
So they own like entertainment industry, like soundtracks of movies and shit. They do the productions of that.
Oh, crazy.
Mhm.
Damn.
Damn, what?
Libyanka's label.
Who's
RCA.
Libyanka Fonji?
That's probably. Why did Libyanka?
What?
Is that her?
I'm pretty sure it's.
It used to be Sony UK. She could have signed a RCA. No, 1900s. That ain't her. Wait, no. Oh yeah, that's our
She's
company.
on
That's the company.
something in the
No,
UK.
that could be her.
Yeah, it's her.
Yeah, that's her.
She
Yeah.
let's see.
Fonji.
Was born to an interview mother designer. Presented by won The Voice. Made her way to. Yeah, I don't. There was something about. Oh yeah, she
yeah,
signed
Sony
5K
Music.
Records and Sony in 2022. In
Yep.
December that year, released People a song.
Song
the,
debut number 2.
Maybe they only signed her for one song or something. I don't even know.
Could have signed like a publishing record for that song
well, it was worth it.
or distribution.
Unless
Yeah.
RCA is
RCA.
on Sony. Oh yeah, is one of Sony Music's flagship labels.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
So, yeah.
they just
they're
transferred her
just
to the
transferring
other,
her
to
around.
the other label. That's fair.
There you go.
Little
That's
transfer.
crazy.
New York.
Yeah, and it's crazy because she's still dropping people remixes. Still,
I bet.
Jesus.
still, there's like some new nigga named Bohemia who they just dropped like
That's
recently.
just
And then
loose.
Becky G hopped on that
Yeah, I seen
shit.
that one.
Fucking
I seen that one.
Omalay and Arya Star hopped on that shit.
Damn.
So I mean, she
Damn, yeah,
make
that's-
money off that shit.
They're
Fuck it.
trying to milk that hoe like look at me now.
Basically.
Look at me now.
Or what
Just-
other song? They used to remix hella songs back in the day in BET days.
Shit.
That shit. used to
Shit,
be
even
crazy.
when Lil Baby came out, everybody was doing "That's My Dog" remix
Yeah.
over and over again. That shit kept coming out.
Facts. That shit was loose.
Yeah, but it be like that. That's the industry.
Yeah.
Well, should we end it so we can pack up?
Yeah,
so we got
yeah.
things to do, places to be,
People
people to see,
places to
man.
be. We're trying to go to Omaha. Come visit us in Omaha if you out there, man. If y'all
Omahadians.
rocking with us. We're trying to, Omahadians. We're trying to meet all